Good morning, everybody. Mark Finan here in the Home Weather Office on this Tuesday morning. Is now the 23rd day of April 2024. This is the morning briefing coming to you from my home weather office. And as I look out the window, it's a little bit cloudier. Certainly cloudier than it has been the last couple of days, and cooler. And cooler is going to be the trend we're going to be seeing during the day today, as well as, well, probably for the next week. Yesterday, Sacramento hit 88 degrees. We did that on both Sunday and again yesterday on Monday. Those are the warmest days we've seen so far this year, and probably the warmest weather we're going to see for a while. It's quite likely we'll end this month of April without hitting 90 degrees. Our average first 90 is May the 4th. Looks like we're likely going to be later than average this year. So May is going to probably be one of those months where you have some cool days, and wouldn't be surprised if we hit 100 sometime during the month of May. So we'll probably see both our first 90 and our first 100 during the month of May. We'll see. All right, the cooler changes. Let me show you one of the reasons why we are seeing some of those cooler changes. And you can see one of the elements right here on the satellite. Yesterday, when I showed you this, the marine layer along the coast was basically from about San Francisco down through Monterey and down through San Diego. Well, today, the marine layer is all the way up the coast, and it's pretty thick, too. A big area of marine layer out there. As well as we have this cloud cover that's over parts of the valley and the foothills and the Sierra. And the Sierra is likely going to see some afternoon showers, and I'll show you more on that here in just a second. The clouds over the valley just kind of dimming the sunshine. Also, it'll contribute to some of our cooling. I want to talk a little bit more about the marine layer. And one of the things we look at for the marine layer is this, what's called a profiler out at Fort Ord. Actually, a few of these up and down the coast, but this is vertical and it's in feet. So this is 1,000 feet, 2,000 feet, 3,000 feet, etc. And what you're looking at here are the temperatures, and you read it from right to left. So in other words, this is the current time, and then this is the time 24 hours ago. So as you look at this, 24 hours ago, up here around 2,000 to 3,000 feet, this area in orange and red, that corresponds to temperatures up here that are in degrees C. So it's funny, we have feet here and degrees C here. It's just funny. Anyway, so the temperatures up around 3,000 feet were 18 to 20 degrees. Well, this morning, those temperatures are down to, 6 to 9 degrees. So we have seen a much cooler change, and this is the marine layer deepening. The marine layer is up to around 3,000 feet. So that's one element of it, but then you combine that with the onshore breeze. So with that, I'm going to look at this model. And this is the wind this morning. And you can follow the onshore breeze coming through the Carquena Strait. And so you can just see the wind arrows coming inland to spread some of that cooler air from the coast into the Central Valley. Not as much in the San Joaquin Valley. Now, I'm going to have to move this up in order to advance it in time. Let me show you how this is going to look at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Actually, this is this evening. You can see that even the San Joaquin Valley starts getting some of that breeze, but we have generally an onshore breeze throughout and not as much wind in the Sierra. Let's get into the day tomorrow because we're going to see more or less the same thing. I'll go to tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, very light wind, but as we get into the afternoon, the onshore breeze picks up again. So this is 5 o'clock, and this is what we often see, is the onshore breeze picks up in the late afternoon and evening. So this is on Wednesday afternoon around 5, rather gusty in Solano County, as well as in Contra Costa County. Less gusty winds in the valley, but either way, you get cooling in Sacramento County and San Joaquin County with that onshore breeze, and also somewhat gusty on the east side of the Sierra. For those of you maybe in Gardnerville or Carson City or up toward Reno, it'll likely turn gusty on Wednesday afternoon. And we'll see the same thing on Thursday afternoon. Let me go to Thursday afternoon. Same thing. Strong onshore breeze, even a little bit gustier on Thursday afternoon, and even stronger on the east side of the Sierra. So for those of you on the east side of the Sierra, it is going to get rather gusty in the afternoons the next couple of days. All right, let's talk about the big picture here. Show you the 500 millibar chart. This is the flow up around 18,000 feet. Certainly seeing a change from the weather that we saw over the weekend and last week with a big ridge that was over our area. Now the ridge is breaking down and moving off to the east. We have a low to the north. We have a kind of a baggy low out here off the coast. And as we go through the next couple of days, that first low swings inland, but this will be enough to cause some instability over the Sierra bringing afternoon showers today and again during the day on Wednesday to the high Sierra. Let's see, what day is this? This is Wednesday afternoon. So on both Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll see afternoon showers. It isn't until we get to the day on Friday that the next little trough begins to come our way, continuing the cooler air, the cooler temperatures coming our way, and likely touching off not only showers in the Sierra and maybe a shower on Friday afternoon in the valley. I'll show you the latest thinking on that here in a second. Now, as we get into the weekend, that trough moves out, ridge moves in. If you have outdoor plans for the weekend, right now that looks okay because of that little system passing by. While it'll be cooler this weekend than it was last weekend, it should be fine for doing anything outdoors. Temperatures likely in the 70s. But after that, we have another deep trough that digs in early next week, keeping temperatures down as we end the month of April and round into the month of May. It's quite likely that we will see more shower chances early into the month of May. And again, this will keep temperatures down. Temperatures cooler than average as we start the month of May. Average is 75 right now, and it's likely will be cooler than that with this big, deep trough. And this is all the way up to, what day is this? This is May 3rd, so this is the end of next week. So yeah, that is a very cool pattern. Whether or not we're going to see any rain from all of that remains to be seen. Let's talk more about the shorter term, and with that we'll look at the NAM. And I'll talk about those showers that we could see in the Sierra today. This is this afternoon. This is around 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon. Showers from parts of Plumas County, certainly rain showers on the summit and down into Alpine County. But again, we're talking about rain showers. And then as we get into Wednesday, the same thing happens. There could be a little bit of snow involved here on Wednesday, but it's not really going to cause any impact. The snow level would be very high, but you would once again encounter some rain in the Tahoe Basin and on Highway 50. And you notice the valley is dry, and as well as all the spots down along Highway 49 are dry. So that's Wednesday afternoon. Let's get into the day on Thursday. Thursday, we have this next system coming our way. It'll likely be cloudy and somewhat cooler. This is for Thursday night. Some rain and snow showers in the Sierra, very light snow. And then that chance of some rain in the valley. This is the best chance right here that the models are showing, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe a 1/100th of an inch of rain on Friday. So if you have outdoor plans Friday, I really don't think this is going to impact you unless you're going to be, let's say, hiking or camping at elevations above 5,000 feet on Friday. But for the valley, let's say you're doing something after work, I think it's going to be fine. It'll be cooler. Temperatures probably only in the 60s, but it will be likely dry. And even if there is some rain, it would be very, very light. So that's everything I've got for you for this morning. So again, a much cooler day today, and those temperatures we saw in the upper 80s on Sunday and again yesterday, those are gone for a while. Won't be seeing those come back anytime soon. So that's everything I've got for you this morning. Make it a great day. I'll talk with you later.